Good morning, everybody. Today you have an assembly with me, Mrs. Hayes. We're going to do the same sort of thing that Mr. Hannah always does. So we're going to read a story and then I have a little art activity that you could get on with if you wanted to do it as well. Mr. Hannah is very busy in school and normally I do some of the assemblies as well. So I thought it was only fair that it was my turn to do an assembly this week, and I'm very excited to be here making you a little video. This week we're going to look at a book called Use Your Imagination, but Be Careful What You Wish For by Nicola O'Brien. One day Rabbit was feeling bored. "I wish something would happen," he said. "Excuse me," said a voice. "May I help?" It was Wolf. "Well, maybe," said Rabbit. "I'm bored." "Why don't you write a story?" said Wolf. "I'm a librarian, you know, and librarians know a lot about stories." "You don't look like a librarian," said Rabbit. "What big ears you have." "All the better for listening to stories with, my dear," said Wolf. "And what big eyes you have," said Rabbit. "All the better for reading with, my dear," said Wolf. I'm sure I've heard something like that before," said Rabbit. "Never mind," said Wolf quickly. "But how do we start?" asked Rabbit. "You need to use your imagination. That means using words and pictures to create a story," explained Wolf. "And of course, there's really only one way to begin a story. Once upon a time." "But what is our story going to be about?" asked Rabbit. "Well," said Wolf, "use your imagination." "Space rockets!" cried Rabbit. "Big explosions and bananas! We need lots of bananas." "Oh, I don't think so," said Wolf. "What we need is a fairy tale, something to really sink your teeth into. And of course, all fairy tales need a bad guy." "What about a mouse?" asked Rabbit. "I was thinking about something even bigger," said Wolf. "An elephant!" cried Rabbit. "How about something medium-sized?" said Wolf quickly. "I know. What about you?" asked Rabbit. "Now that's a good idea," said Wolf. "What next?" asked Rabbit. "Well, of course we need a hero," said Wolf. Me, said Rabbit. "What a great idea," said Wolf. "But what will I wear?" said Rabbit. "Oh, it doesn't matter," said Wolf. "Use your imagination." "A space suit!" cried Rabbit. "Or a pirate hat! Or a little red cape!" "Oh, you probably don't need a costume," said Wolf. "But where does this story happen?" asked Rabbit. "Use your imagination," said Wolf. "That's a tricky one," said Rabbit. "What do you think?" "I was thinking of somewhere treey," said Wolf. "What about a forest?" squeaked Rabbit. "Now that's a good idea," said Wolf. Rabbit felt very proud. "We've got a bad guy, a hero and a forest," he said. "Is the story going to start soon?" "Oh yes," said Wolf, grinning. "The story starts right now!" "I don't like this story at all, Rabbit," as Wolf chased him. "Really?" snarled Wolf. "Well, don't worry, we're nearly at the end." "I don't think so," said Rabbit, suddenly stopping. "I'm the hero after all, and I'm going to use my imagination." And so Rabbit did. "This isn't a good idea at all," said Wolf. Rabbit grinned. "Well, don't worry, we're nearly at the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off!" "Now, that was a good idea," said Rabbit. Isn't using your imagination a wonderful thing? Now, I really like this book because it starts with Rabbit being very bored, and I have a sneaky feeling, that there's probably quite a lot of you at home that are feeling a little bit bored at times at the moment, where we're not allowed to go out and see friends and go and do the things that we would normally be doing, especially with the weather not being very nice. No one's got that drive to want to even go outside and play in the garden. So this book reminds me, and hopefully it will remind you, about trying to use your imagination. All of you have such wonderful imaginations, and I see it every day when I walk around school and I go into your classrooms and I look at the wonderful writing or the artwork or the different pieces of work or activities that you're doing. So this week and next week, I want you to start thinking about using your imagination. If you're feeling a little bit bored, perhaps you could be like Rabbit and use your imagination to take you off somewhere. And it could be to write a story, or to draw a picture, or to create or build something. Anything that you want to do that just gives you that inspiration to go and do something else. Now, my art activity this week is all about using your imagination. Now, I'm not as clever as Mr. Hannah, and my art skills aren't as good, so I haven't put a video together, but I've put some pictures to give you an idea of what you could do. So I've seen this a lot of times, and I know last week Mr. Hannah was showing you how he can change words into a picture. So you had boy and you turned that into then a picture of a boy. This week, I want you to have a look at your pencil shavings. So all of the bits, so once you've sharpened your pencil, the bits that are then by the pencil sharpener. And I want to see if you can create a piece of art based around those shavings. I've put a selection of pictures up here for you so you can have a look at what I'm talking about. But feel free to be as imaginative as you want and as creative as you want. And if you want to send me anything, I'd love to see them. So there we go. I want you to use your imagination next week and be creative. Have a lovely week.